Hello everybody, my name is Benji, and welcome back to Mindustry, where today we're gonna continue moving through everything. I forget where I go next. I go to the craters next. Yeah, that sounds correct. All of our research is full to what we have available at the moment, so we're just gonna go straight to the craters. I should have checked my resources. I also want to modify my resources. No, not max. No, not max. Not max. Not max. I want 1,000 copper. I want 1,000 lead. And then we're also going to take 500 graphite, because now we do have Mark II things. Mark II drills. And then we're also going to take 500 of that. 500 of you, and 500 of you, because I don't know how entirely important they all are, but yeah, we have everything now except for lead. So we're gonna wait for our lead to be at 1.8k, which is, you know, ever so slightly embarrassing, actually, that I didn't have that already. I should have checked. I really should have. Like, honestly, I should have checked. That's entirely my fault for not checking. But, you know how it is. And then I'm also gonna take these guys and wrap them around the other direction as well. And then I can probably afford... No, I can't. And we don't need to, because now we have enough resources. So, craters. Time to go to the craters. Not with this, though, because we don't actually have silica unlocked yet. Technically we do, but also technically we don't. Alright, and we're here. Welcome to the craters. So, enemies are either going to come from up here or up here. And you can see this zone is new because it has sand. And sand is useful for silica, which we have our new silica mixer, don't we? Yeah, silicon oven. It uses an astrolite and a sand. And the astrolite comes from graphite in the Exogenesis B crystallizer. So a couple of new things I'm going to be experimenting with on this one. But first and foremost, of course, we need our basic resources. Our basic bitch, just run-of-the-mill, everything that we need. And we can do that to maximize our resource gathering potential because of the fact... Oh. We probably should have also done a Genesis Central first, because that'll help us build a lot faster. We will do that next. Yes, that's a problem. Okay, so we're gonna need to do it like this then. Which is actually fine, more than likely. Are all of these spinning? This one is not. This one is not spinning. Now it is. Now they're all spinning, and we're good. Perfection. And we can also do our Genesis Central. Inhabit one of these, and respawn. And now we're a fast boy. I love that. And now our building is so quick that it's legitimately inefficient for us to build while unpaused, which is just absolutely insanity. Like, I don't know if I can legitimately say I've ever been able to build so fast that it's not worth it for me to pause. Like, that's a foreign concept to me. But honestly, how much is this going to get us? 0.24 plus 0.35 is roughly 0.36. So we're getting about 1 per second. And if we're getting 1 per second... yeah, we can just use this for graphite. And then turn this into one of these. Okay. And then that'll start to work. It'll get us graphite as fast as we get coal, which is good. And then up here for you, don't worry, there's more coal, but for these guys... yeah, there's more coal here, so I think I actually do want to go on ahead and put this into here as well to get more graphite, and that'll warrant us having 2 of them, which isn't a problem. It's just going to take a second to mine all the resources for it. Actually, I mine super quickly, so that's actually very nice. Okay, and what else do we need? Well, we're gonna need defenses soon. We need astrolite, which is this, comes from graphite, which I want to have its own system for. That requires power. We need silica. We need the vulcanite, we need the valvanite, all of that requires power, so we need to have one of these guys dedicated to only be power. And I think I'm going to make that this one here, just because of the fact that it's, like, literally right here. So, let's go on ahead, let's completely cover the whole thing. And then... I guess we can bring it down like this and have it meet up there. And that'll take from both of these and this one, so I technically, well, actually, I don't know if it will take from that one, but we can put that there just in case. And then we can grab our Power Mark 1 and place it down here and just see. Yeah, look how fast that was. That was so quick. And then I am going to want to go on ahead and place a second one, even though I have no copper for it. I'm going to want more copper, that's the other thing. Which we'll use this node for that. But due to the fact that I build so quick, I can just get rid of this super easily. And then let's find the drop zone. It's not here, that's good, because this has a lot of really, really useful coal around it, versus this one, in the actual drop zone, it doesn't have a lot of useful coal. Like, the drop zone's up here, so we can build a wall like this, roughly speaking, and then we can use the coal to make the graphite, and have a defense that way. And then which of these used graphite? That one uses coal just straight up. That one uses slag. It was Devil that could use graphite. And it pierces. So we'll build Devils as our main defense. Right now, though, we don't really have the time. So we'll just do that. And then we can grab all of the coal that's here. And we can turn it, I think for now, we'll just turn it into astrolite. because for this thing, we can just shoot the astrolite, and it's got a very, very far range. So yeah, we'll just turn it into astrolite, and that's going to require this, which requires power, which won't be an issue, because I can put it on its own little power circuit just by doing this, grabbing our power blueprint, and placing it all down. Now we've got some power. And did I make an astrolite schematic? I did not make an astrolite schematic. So this requires 1.5 graphite per second. This makes 1.3 per second. So roughly speaking, it's one of these. So we'll go on ahead and we'll just put one of them and then one of them like this. And then we will put an overflow gate right there, and then send this up there. And there we go. The astrolite is working. The power is constantly positive. This is good news. And now what we can do is just go on ahead, grab one of these and just smack it there, smack a whole bunch of these guys around it, and then just kinda do this to keep them defended. Bring up the astral. And then why not put a mender just right there? The issue, of course, is my copper production, which is fine. We'll go fix that here in a second, now that we actually have a defense ready to go. And then we can start working on the rest of the resources, and it'll be beautiful. These guys will both go to silica. I don't know where the rest of them will all go, but it'll be fine. Yeah, because, like, look at that. They're already doing fantastic. Wonderful. Ah, this is not doing fantastic, though. Let's go on ahead and add another one. That'll help with our silica throughput just a little bit. Not silica, our copper throughput just a little bit. And then the rest of it can all just be gotten here. That should help. No, stop. Go the other way. More enemies just arrived. But that's fine. That's non-issue. I'm just gonna route this direction for ease sake. And then we're also gonna go on ahead and add these guys there, and these guys here, just on their own circuit because I can. And now we can start focusing on all of our other resources that we're going to need. So the next resource I kind of want to shoot for, we have copper, lead, graphite, we don't need scrap, astrolite, valvanite, vulcanite are all things we're going to need. But I think right now I want to shoot for the silica oven. So 1.5 astrolite per second. This makes 3 per second. So one of these, running at full capacity, can power 2 of the silicon ovens. So let's go on ahead and start blueprinting this. One of these can run 2 silica ovens. The issue is that one of these It's like 2.5 of these guys. So what if I did... Because this also needs sand, obviously. So I could have the sand coming in like this and do an underflow kind of situation to go there. And then we could have the silica come out. Like this. And then that'll still be sand. And then this'll be the silica. And then we can do that. And then we can just put one of these in the center. And then we'll need coal coming along the back. Kind of in the same way. Like this. How about that? I like that. I like that design. I don't know about you guys, but I like that design. Like I've said before, I'm absolutely certain there are better blueprints out there in terms of this mod. Like, there are people out there that have done better designs than I have. Like, I'm literally certain of it. But these designs are mine, and I like figuring out design problems. Design problems are one of my favorite things in factory building games. Oh! Oh, well, that's also a problem. See what I mean by design problems? Oh, that also has a passback issue. I actually did not see that passback issue coming, not gonna lie. That was something I did not foresee. But with this done, we can do silicon exo MK1 and then add, of course we actually haven't produced silica yet, so and let's figure out a place to put it. I was about to say, if that did not actually blueprint, I'm going to be pissed. Let's put it there. Because we have all of our coal here. Or at least most of it. There's more coal that I'm going to use for like the vulcanite and everything else up on our right. Up on our left, not our right. Up on our left. But all of this stuff can go here. Yeah, just like that. And then obviously we'll need to run a power line. Make sure that that reaches. There we go, power sustained. And let's grab 0.6, we have 4, so 7 of these will make a full belt. And then that last, like the bottom one here, obviously won't entirely be a full belt with only 7, so we'll do this instead. And then we can plug you in here. And then have you move down. turn you to the other side, like that. And then we can plop this plug into there. And that should help with the sand throughput as well. And now we have silica being made. So the silica, we're gonna end up making some metaglass as well over here. And we'll probably end up bringing at least some more lead down to the thing. Actually, we probably don't have to. I can launch from another zone. So never mind. We will have this belt go the whole way down to the bottom. And then we might end up having a junction there, just to kind of even the belts a little bit. But then this guy is going to wrap the entire way around to there. Just like that. And now we can go in to our schematics. Are there any of these that I can really get rid of? Yeah, I can get rid of this one. I want to keep the power. I can get rid of this one. Here it is. The silica. Add the silica tag. That way I can look just for silica or just for graphite, and then boom, we have it. Wow, that is efficient. Look at that go. That might end up being 2 belts of silica coming out of there. It is. Yeah, it is. It's 2 belts of silica. Huh. I would not have guessed. Well. Our silica research is going to go very quickly in the near future. Oh, of course, I accidentally put it right next to that as well, so. Yeah, look how efficient that is. Let me go on ahead and put routers here, just to even the flow a little bit. Ah, but that's a problem. Okay, so in that case, if I'm going to even the flow with routers, I need to have it go specifically to the side, that way the router doesn't try to pass it this direction. And there we have it, that's that. And this is doing fantastic as is. Wonderful. That's a wonderful thing to see. That's like my favorite thing to see, is when things are working. Let me see. Do I have a building specifically? Let's take a look at research now that I've done silica, by the way. Fuser oven. Fuses together materials with heat and electric arcs to create altuxium. Silica and copper to make altuxium. I'm not going to worry about that yet. Not going to worry about either of those yet because they're not important. The next core is unlocked. Our unit fabrication system is unlocked. Extension of the astral turret fires astrolite bullets that shatter into shrapnel on impact. Wow. Powerful and cheap. Wow. And then the Armada uses power, no ammo, fires a barrage of homing energy stars. And then the Lancer, that's a beam weapon, it's base game. Crusher. Input astrolite to make graphite. Don't we make astrolite from graphite? Hang on a second. So we take coal. 1 coal makes 1 graphite. 1 graphite makes 2 astrolite. And then 2 astrolite makes 4 graphite. So that's like just a way to turn coal, one piece of coal, into 4 pieces of graphite. That's very efficient, very powerful. Fires a gamma energy bomb. Valvanite. Gluon. More power. And then the Fury. And the Proton fires light orbs. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. But nothing that we can use to actually make metaglass. So if there's nothing that we can use... I haven't even unlocked it yet? What? What do you mean I haven't unlocked the kiln yet? Oh, I have to capture the craters first. Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. No worries. Whatever floats your goat, I guess. That's annoying. But we can make everything else that we need up here. So let's go on ahead and grab the ionizer. Mark 1 blueprint. And smack it down up here. Let's grab the ignition forge blueprint as well. Go on ahead and put one of those like here. Was there anything else? Because we have the silicon exo. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's it for now, because that will make us the vulcanite, the valvanite, and then we're gonna need one of these, the Exogenesis B crystallizer, which I honestly can do. There is a metaglass smelter. I thought so. Anyway, we can just do exactly what we did before and just pump all of the coal into one central point and then have it make everything else. And then that'll be... all in all honesty, if I combine everything together, like put the valvanite down here like this, and then brought it in, probably 2 belts will be able to come out of that and be fine, if I had to take a guess. That is a guess, so don't get mad if it doesn't work. I'm talking to myself. And then obviously we're going to need these guys as well. And then we're going to need some power. Which is fine, because power is... well, it's not cheap, but hey, it's fine. We'll be able to get power up here. Yeah, we'll be able to get power up here. It'll be fine. But we can go on ahead, route the copper, grab that, plonk it in, and then do a very similar process here with the lead, like so, and then just do a whole bunch of that nonsense right there to get the lead moving and grooving. And then we're also going to need power here. Bring it out, bring it up, bring it over, put it there, put one there, bring the power the rest of the way over, and then just bring it down till like here, and then bring it down till like here, and then bring it over and down like that. May as well go on ahead and connect everything into power. Look how fast all of that was built. Like, if I actually had enough lead throughput, that would have been done. Like that. Wow, this episode's already been long. I don't know how long these guys get sometimes. Like, sometimes I forget exactly how long these things can be. Because, like, I just hop on and I just play. And I just, you know, like, we're making progress. We're moving. We're grooving. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. And then I look over at OBS and it says 30 minutes. And I'm like, holy crap, that's insane. I think the biggest issue right now is throughput problems. My dogs are starting to freak out. Hang on, I will be right back. Alright, doggy crisis averted, and we've got some coal backing up here. And because of the fact that it's backing up, I'm going to go on ahead and add a boost to our power grid through the use of our Power Mark 1s here. Because, as you can see, we are very severely lacking in our power production department right now. We've just eaten through everything that we had. And I'll even just go on ahead and do that as well. And then just bring this straight down in. Like that. And that should help. Just with everything in general. Yeah. And then a couple of things actually got past our defenses up here. So we're going to go on ahead and we're going to make some edits to this system. Mainly, we're going to go on ahead and try to measure out a little defense point here. Yeah, see how they're trying to get through and they're starting to sever some connections? Yeah, that's not good. That's not what we want to see happening here. So, what are we going to use to actually start to try to negate that a little bit? Well, we have a couple of options. From what's evident here, we have a ton of options. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to go with, in all honesty. Do I go for the Tau? Do I go... I think I go for the things relating to Astrolite. Simply because of the fact that, like, we have the Cosmos, which just does immense amounts of damage. And with the Cosmos, and the fact that we have this system here, which can very easily be sort of doubled, I guess, we can just massacre. Just absolutely and entirely massacre some units. So we'll go on ahead and we will do this. And then we can grab these guys here. And that'll give us what we need in terms of Astrolite. Very, very easily done. And then what we can do here instead is just have this run across like this. And then in terms of power, what's our power draw? Minus 36. Solved. And then plonk down a battery and another one, and now we have enough power to sustain everything. Ooh, issue. Lead. Lead is an issue. Ah, and not really one that I can just solve on a whim. I'd have to put a new belt in for that. Ooh, did not think of that, did not think of that, did not think of that. Well, we know the spacing that we're going to want for these. Eventually it'll be fully spaced. But for now, it's just going to be every other one. So we can at least go on ahead and place them down. And then run the ammo up. And then back down and around. Like this. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge problem, actually. I wish I could tell it to just focus on the ammunition. What's your problem? Oh. Of course that's still gonna be an issue. There. Now the astrolight will flow. And now we have one turret. And we can go and start kind of dealing with our lead issue. Oh my gosh, and what's happening here? What's the matter? Oh, I never actually finished the belt. I thought I did. I thought I finished the belt. I did not. I did not finish the belt. Okay, fine. Fine. This is all power production. I don't really see a way that I could fit lead into this except for just by plopping it there, and I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So we'll go on ahead and we'll do it. Because we can. Yep. And of course they managed to get through because our defense is weak. There. And they do fire, don't they? They do. They do fire. So it literally is just a lead issue. That's it. That's all there is. That's all there is to say, is that there's a lead issue. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't know how long I was paused for. I was pretty sure that I unpaused when I did the doggies. Anyway, we got Kiln up and running, so we have Metaglass now. Just a heads up. We've started buffing our defenses. Oof. By the way. We've been running out of lead very quickly, is the problem currently. So, our defenses are just in a constant state of suffering as a result. Astrolite's fine. It's just lead that's not fine. And I've been trying to mine lead here and there. Like, I just mine as much lead as I can carry, and then I plop it into the core until we get enough for, like, 2 turrets. The Cosmos are 230 each. The issue is the fact that there's a Guardian this wave, and that Guardian will rip me to shreds if I'm not careful. Like, literally, the thing will actually rip this defense to shreds with no hesitation whatsoever. Do the Cosmos target air? Target air, yes. Target ground, yes. Alright, I want to see how these guys operate, because as of now, it seems like they're not doing the best job. Minus 60 should be fine. Ah, who am I kidding? No, it's not. It's not fine. Let's just build a tiny battery bank up here. Get rid of this and put down another combustion generator. Why is it 0 power per second? Oh, they fragment. Well, that's cool. Seriously though, why is it 0? Why is it 0? I don't like that it's 0. Is it literally perfectly positive? If it's perfectly positive, that's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Now we're plus 180, and we're fine. Ooh, alright, that was a little itty bitty bit sketchy. Little itty bitty bit sketchy. Just a little itty bitty bit sketchy. And these guys use power, so I'm less inclined to want to use them. The devils would be good. They can use graphite to their advantage. They can also use vulcanite to their advantage. However, my coal is already being spread rather thin out here, so I don't know entirely how much I want to do that. Look for something else that uses astrolite. That uses power. That uses valvanite. Valvanite might not be a bad idea. Because I can do valvanite. Valvanite would be very easy, actually, to get a hold of. Yeah, let's do valvanite. Let's do these guys. We can do these guys. These guys will be fine. I actually am gonna pause time while I get these guys all situated because of things like that happening. And then we'll have the valvanite come from here. That'll be a problem. A problem that can, in fact, be solved. And we're going to want that to go one farther, that way I don't have to deal with that. Alright, and then we can grab our copper and our lead, because we need both of those to make valvanite. We need less lead than we do copper. So we can just do this, and then we can honestly just put one of them. I'm fine with only putting one. One will probably be plenty, in all honesty. And then we let it build. And now we have a secondary line of defense. Which is good, because we need that. We need that secondary line of defense. Very badly, actually. Whew! Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're probably fine. Yeah, see, it's not getting the full copper throughput that it needs, because one of these ionizers needs 3 seconds, like 3 copper per second, which is a lot of copper. Those guys are out of reach, so I'm going to do that. While I'm here, I feel like I may as well help out. It just seems silly for me to be up here and not helping. And at this point, we're just waiting on waves. So I'm just kind of going to pop back in every time there's a wave. And we have a wave. My shield keeps me alive. As you can see, our ammo is actually doing fantastic. It's restocking the ones that are a little lackluster on their ammo front. And then it's going to continue up to these guys to get them their ammo. And yeah, we're literally just waiting. That's all. Next one. And at this point, I'm going to go on ahead and say that, yeah, I've got more than enough ammo in all of these guys that we can just do this. Guardian in 2 waves. Power's fine. Guardian in 1. I really like these astrolite-based turrets because of the fact that they give that freezing debuff, so they all slow down. They don't shoot as fast. And here's the Guardian. Guardian is a flying enemy. There he is. The Zenith. And he's already dead. That was fast. That was very fast. I never have a Guardian go that fast on a first attempt. But I think that's actually it, except for some research. So we could try the core. Nah, we're gonna do pump, conduit, junction, router, bridge. So that's basically like all of the conveyor belt stuff, but it's pipes. They're called conduits. And then there's the kiln. We already had the kiln. There's the pulverizer. Pulverizer crushes scrap into sand. And then this smoked sand and lead into metaglass. But it's slow. 2 per second. It's a 1-1-to-1 versus... Is it this? No, that's the ionizer. It's over here somewhere. This, the metaglass smelter. It's a 1-1-1, but it's faster. It's 2.14 instead of 2. So it's slightly faster. Does it use less power? 36. 42. No, it uses more power. And I think the cost is the same, so why would I use that? Oh, it's a little cheaper on the build cost side. But still, why would I use that? Then we can also grab the incinerator. That just incinerates stuff. The melter melts scrap into slag. So now that we have slag, we can start using some of these hell and pyro and devil and stuff. We can use those. The fuser oven, Altuxium, I'll go ahead and unlock, even though I don't really see a need for it yet. Steam generator. Give me steam generator, because steam generators give so much more power. It's fantastic. Solar panel I'll unlock just because. Thermal generator I'm going to hold off on for now. We can obviously get the hail. It's just a, long-range barrage turret. We could get the wave. We can get the lancer. Or we can get the crusher. What does the crusher... Oh, we already looked at the crusher. So yeah, grab the crusher, because that's just even more advanced graphite. So may as well. I'll grab the proton too, and the electron. Pierce and slow. Uses power plasma arcs. Okay, good to know. And then we also unlocked these guys, the Stellar. Fire energized asteroid bullets that explode on impact. It's a 3x3. 80 area damage for just Astrolite. That's a lot of damage for a very easy turret to get. Okay, I think that's everything. I'll go ahead and put as much as I can into everything else, I suppose. I may as well, right? May as well. I'm running out of my resources here. And that's that. So I might do some optimizations to this zone, but as of now, that is everything. So I'm going to try to make these a little shorter in the future. Like, I'm just going to start them later and skip some of the setup. I'm not going to just constantly record, because at this point I feel like you guys get the gameplay loop. You guys understand, and we'll be able to move on, and I can just show the important bits. So that is going to be all for now, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, but without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. See you guys in the next one, and have a good one.